Collaboratory focuses on the activity as the unit of analysis, which is a little different than the way people usually think about their community engagement work. Typically, we think about our work in the framework of a program or a course that we're conducting, and Collaboratory really asks faculty and staff to think about the meat of what it is that they are doing in and with community. Collaboratory is very relational, and so by putting the activity at the center, we're able to connect it to lots of other data points that typically faculty and staff would be asked in isolation, and Collaboratory hopes to collect all of that information at one time.
What I think we're seeing in higher education and why college presidents aren't able to answer in really articulate ways what their campuses are doing to address community issues is that the narrative we've been giving them is around number of students and number of hours and awards and honors they receive. And that's because that's what we've been able to quote unquote count and capture in the most solid, consistent ways. And instead, we need to be able to talk about the community engagement as a strategy through which we achieve our institutional goals, and that gets down to the focus of the activity. So the unit of analysis for what we've historically been doing in higher education is around registrar. The registrar of the course would have been the unit of analysis, and from that we would have said how many students, how many hours, who were the partners, what school of disciplinary perspectives were there. The Collaboratory takes it away from that and makes the actual activity itself the unit of analysis. So again, if I were to try to say, what are we doing around homelessness? I couldn't have scanned the course registrar system to know what we were doing around homelessness. I literally want to know what's the activity that we're doing that may be part of a course, it may be part of research. It could have been connected to a student organization that did something. It was very difficult for us to help the chancellor and presidents tell the story when our unit of analysis was such narrowly focused. And by turning it over to the activity, we can now tell how it's connected to all the other things that they genuinely care about, such as how's it connected to undergraduate mentored research? How is it connected to funding, both internal and external funding sources? What types of partners are we working with? What other staff, by the way, are working with these faculty around these projects? We can begin to understand the role of the practitioners in supporting this work.